So this is our individual video. Actually. It will be as our second meeting. But we're having it in the third weeks because in the second weeks we're having our Hari Raya Idul Adha. So I'm going to start it now. So far, what our group has achieved is, for my part is I had done the storyline, but it's not only me and what?
It's not complete.
Me and Nagita together do it. We combine our ideas. So we
came up with a storyline
came out with a storyline.
consisting of 6 panels, which is alright, and it's alright. It's alright.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay, so the storyline, we have it 6 panels. Overall, we will have 6 person. Is it 6 person? Right?
Yes.
6 person.
6 person
A
with the
cashier,
chemistry.
mom and kids. So the other 3 person will be the customer. So we having the situation will be at kind of cafe food court. So we choose cafe as our location. So what was the problem is, actually we do have a packed schedule. We need to run our time, because some of us having class at night. Then my schedule is quite packed because I finish my class at 5. So the overall, for me, the problem is we don't have enough time to make a video, to do a meeting. We really don't have time to do it. But overall, we need to do it to complete our missions. So our next plan is, our next plan is, we want to have another comic strips. Well, the theme is never give up, because as a student, we should not give up in doing everything that we do. We should not give up in everything. We need to focus and finish our yes. Good comes to those who wait. Yes. Good comes to those who wait. So I think that one is enough for my individual video. I would like to pass it to my friends, Agita. Agita, it's your part.
Oh, it's my part.
Okay.
Is it 5 minutes already?
4:27.
Okay, so what have we done so far? We actually.
You should say, what have you done so far?
What have I done so far? Okay, so this is like the 3rd week, and we just had our 2nd week meeting. So it's been a problem for us to keep with the schedule, but at least we did it right. So what have we done so far is we came up with a storyline for the first 2 weeks, for our first comic strip, and my part was the drawing part, which has to be done later. We haven't done it yet.
Actually, she did something.
Yeah, I sketched something. And then what have I done so far was I contribute to making the storyline, because at first we had problem because we thought we only we only need to make a comic strip with 3 panels, which is too few.
It's kind of misunderstanding.
Yeah. It's too few to tell any stories really. So I helped Asra with some
Story.
ideas, and also how we're supposed to and part of the dialogue, just like the drafting of the dialogues. And what else? So for my part, I think I did do quite a research for the drawing part, different styles of cartoons, and hopefully the one that I came up with fits with what the group wants.
Very nice.
Yep.
So do you have any problems in doing the drawing or search the examples for the drawing?
No, so far it's okay. So far it's okay.
So what do you plan to do next
So yeah,
for next week?
by this week we're supposed to be finished with the first comic strip. So hopefully I'm going to be done with I'm going to be finished with the first sketching
Me too.
of the comic strip, and then she can do the dialogue, and then hopefully we finish as fast as possible.
Hopefully.
Okay, that's all.
That's all.
Okay, Aisha thirds.
Introduce? Do I have to introduce? Up to you.
To you.
Let's say anything.
Okay, so my part, I haven't been able to do much to help this group because I've got a lot of classes to attend, and I was supposed to do a storyline with Asra, but I came late just now with Ika, so she did the storyline with Agita. So my part, I think for next week, I'm gonna do the journal or the weekly report in my computer and send it to Ika, and Ika will upload it to Edmodo. So the problems that we face are time. We are supposed to meet last week, and we have planned to meet next week, but last week, but it is cancelled last minute because we are
Everybody's
rushing.
going back.
We are rushing to meet, and we haven't got much free time to meet for a long time. So we decided to do this week for our second meeting, and we are gonna do our third meeting by next week. It should be next week. So
This week should be this week too.
so we're gonna do
must
the
be
third
finished
meeting
by
this
this
week
week.
too. And yes, and discuss about the new topic that we're gonna do. So the topic for this week is be patient, and we have
From
done for last week. I got confused. Yes, be patient, and we have done the storyline. But we haven't completed the dialogue and the drawing. Drawing will be made by Agita, and the dialogue will be made by Ika. So, what else?
What are your plans next week?
Plans next week. So my plan for next week is I'm gonna help to do the storyline.
Hopefully.
The title is Never Give Up, as told by Astra
Never
before.
Give Up.
Yes. So we're gonna do the storyline, and Gita will do the drawing, and the dialogue will be made by Ika.
That's all.
That's all. Then
Okay. So far, my part was to prepare the dialogue, and I haven't did the dialogue for. Actually, this is the first comic strip that we are supposed to submit it by last week, but as mentioned previously by each member, we have problems to meet last week because everybody is going back for Raya holiday. So we cancelled the meeting last minute. So everything must be done. I hope to finish everything by this week. So we are going to have double meeting. The second meeting is in this week. This is the third week, and we are having the second meeting in the third week. And then I think we are going to meet for the third meeting by this week also. So so everything is also rushing, right? So my part, I'm going to prepare the dialogue as fast as possible by today, at least by today. So I'm going to pass the dialogue to Agita by tonight. So she is going to draw everything at least by this week. So and then I think she's going to I'll ask her to pass the comic strip, or maybe she can just scan it and then take a picture. I think it's better to scan the comic strip so it's clearer. Maybe you can
Ask someone to help you.
try to search.
That one we can consider as our problem also. Not how to find the tools.
So many problems. Seriously, so many problems. And then I have difficulties in combining all the videos in one video. Actually it's supposed to be everything should be in one video, so it's easier and better to submit, right? So and last week I upload all the video separately. You know, personal video, everybody was separately, and we did the personal video by ourselves separately and not during our meeting. So it's very difficult, and then they are having difficulties to pass the video to me. They are trying to send it by Facebook, WhatsApp, and everything is failed. So in the end, I asked them to upload by themselves, and I gave them my email for YouTube. So I think for the video for our last 2 weeks, everything is done, and then so we came up with the comic strip. For the first two meetings, everything is done except for the journal and dialogue. So later Aisha will be doing the journal, and then I'll produce the dialogue. So I think everything can be submitted by this week for the first comic strip, and then we are going to continue our second comic strip, our second plan. I mean the next plan for our second comic strip. I think if it's possible by this week. Okay, so I think that's all for me. Anything to
I
say?
need to add up something.
Okay.
I think we got one more problem, which is bad communication, because in certain area they didn't have a good connection to the internet, right? The Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Because last week
It's very difficult to upload
you know
the
what,
video.
last week we supposed to having a meeting, right?
Asha,
I wait for the other members
she waited for
almost
us.
2 hours.
Oh my god.
I
so
finished my
many.
class at 12. So we're supposed to have the meeting on 1, right? So I don't want to waste my time, go back to college, then come back here again. So I prefer to wait until 1. Then
Nobody told her.
I'm so sorry about that.
actually it's my mistake, but I look out for the internet connection, but it's not so good. Maybe it's during the Solat Jumaat, so they switch off the internet. I don't know lah. So it's a good. It's suddenly I meet up Agita at where is it?
I was heading to my lab class.
She's having her lab.
Yeah, in the same faculty.
I'm walking around looking for. Actually, I'm walking around looking for the other members. I don't know lah. Somehow I can meet it or not. So suddenly I made up Agita, then I asked, "Oh, where are we going to having our meeting?" Blah, 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 blah. I forgot.
So sad.
Then suddenly she said, "Hey, the meeting was cancelled."
Yeah, I was surprised. Hey, how come? Isn't that
Yeah,
chat group?
it's quite frustrated because I wait until 2 hours to attend the meeting. Then suddenly it's cancelled like that.
It's just
So
cancelled.
one more problem is about the bad communication lah. It's because certain area connection with the internet. Because that's all. I think our problems.
And I have no idea about where should I submit the attendance sheet. You know?
Oh.
Because we haven't had our meeting with our instructor yet. It is cancelled.
Yeah. Supposed to be last.
No, it's cancelled.
It's cancelled.
Because
I see.
most of us can't make it.
Okay. So I have no idea where.
That
should
one
I
is the other problem.
There's too many problems.
So many problems. Okay, so I think that's all from us.
Okay, before we proceed with another problem, let's
End the video.